Hello and welcome to another video from edubconversions.co.uk. Thank you so much for joining us, and today we are going to be looking exclusively at the interiors that you can get for your classic camper van. Now, all the campers that you see before you are part of our conversion legacy, so we've converted all of these to electric power, but I also want to show you some of the more generic camper van options. So if you either have a classic camper van or maybe you're thinking of getting hold of one, we're going to go through the interiors of all 5 vehicles you see before you to show you the different things that you can get within those vehicles that might just give you inspiration for your next conversion project. My name's been Kit Lacey. Let's get into it. So we're going to make our way through the vehicles, and they've all got camper interiors. Now, of course, you can get minibus interiors for your camper vans, and there are trade interiors as well. But this video is exclusively looking at kind of camping interiors, and so hopefully we're going to give you some inspiration to look for in your next project. So we're going to start here with our green camper van. This is Indy. Say hello, Indy. Rude. In here we have, so it's camper van interior. In this one, let's just go through some of the main points here. So some of the obvious things like the upholstery. So in this one, we've got vinyl upholstery. That's reasonably common within camper vans. There's no pinstriping very much on this one, but we've gone for the kind of split color scheme on here as well. It's really quite versatile. You can wipe it down, especially if you're thinking of hiring your camper out. It's quite keep it clean, but that's one of the benefits of those systems. In the back here, we've got a 3/4 length bed, and that is because the cabinets are going all the way down the side here as well. So another choice you're going to make is whether you want 3/4 bed or whether you want it all the way across the side. And we've got some examples of those later on. The cabinet in here goes right the way through. This cabinet is actually made bespoke by Edward Daniel in Knaresborough, so look him up. And it's made to fit around the exact camper van and the exact fridge that was installed. And actually this one has a battery pack underneath the seats for the electric conversion. So it's been bespoke, fitted around all of that as well. You've got obviously a sink in there that's got fresh water from underneath and then a dropout down underneath for wastewater. This one's got an induction hob. So this one, when you're plugged into power at the campsite, you can just use the induction hob rather than using gas, which is a really big benefit as well. And we've got our final camper, wait till the end, you'll see a kind of reveal about our off-grid power as well. We've also got, so in this here, we've got a very popular flip and sit front seat. Now, this is on some kind of pivots on the side, so this whole seat can rotate fully the other direction, leaving you kind of a sofa section in the back here. The pros of that is, as we said, you get a whole extra sofa, so it increases your seating space without getting in the way down here. The negatives, I suppose, is you lose your walk-through, so you can no longer walk from the front to the back. It does give you a bit more storage that we've gone down there. So this was our choice. This is my camper. That was our choice, is to go with that in this particular version. This one's got a full pop top, so it goes all the way to the back, and we've got a board in there, so you can actually get 2 adults up the top there. So me and my daughter sleep up. She's not an adult, she's 7, but I'm an adult. And we can both fit up there quite comfortably. And the kids love playing up there, genuinely. When I bring Indy home for the weekend, that's just where they sit. They just sit up there and watch TV and eat cereal. That's what they do. So we've got, yeah, full pop top on here, really, really versatile, and there's a little kind of lookout window on the front, which the kids love as well. So this is what it looks like if you've got 3/4 bed, if you've got custom interior, and we've got a really simple kind of white clean floor on here as well. But let's move on to our next camper for some more inspiration. So this is our next camper van. This one here, again, there's a lot of bespoke things going on here because of the battery setup that we've converted. So inside here, you've got a battery box that's underneath this cabinet and underneath the seat in the back here. But again, what that's meant is that the brilliant Edward Daniel, the cabinet maker in Knaresborough, has been able to create something really bespoke that fits around everything in here. So fun little features like this. Little prep space, little place to put your dinner while you're serving it up after you've cooked it. So this one's got gas hob on here, and the gas bottle is further down the cupboard. It's got loads of storage, so you've got loads of drawers in here, a little bit of wine storage, darling, under there as well. I mean, it's not wine, is it? It's loo rolls. Either or. Fridge in there, and a wonderful little table here that pulls out and pops up as well. This one's also got great kind of storage on the top. So you've got little shelves that go right the way through, a little thing at the back there, a little cubby to store things into. Really, really cool. And then this pop top again lifts straight up. You can't sleep up there, but it gives you height when you're camping to be able to just get in, get out. This one has got a full width rock and roll bed. So you've got full width on there and it kind of folds out to get access in there. But again, kind of white clean floor. But yeah, this is a solid wood interior, but it's made out of really lightweight wood to keep the camper van as light as possible. But I really love this interior, and I like the little things, like it's a reasonably plain kind of base cabinets and base units with like these kind of red floral accents on the curtains and on the rugs as well. So this is another option for you. So let's move on to camper van number 3. How's that for a pop top? So this is a Dormobile conversion, and so most of it's all still Dormobile, but look at that pop top. It's incredible. So on here you've also got great kind of skylights on there, windows, they open up for ventilation as well, tons of space. I'm going to stick on the pop top as I go in, so just ignore the inside bits for a second. So much space for standing up. These are also hammocks, so on both sides here you've got hammocks that can fold out, so the kids can sit on the hammocks. Again, my kids enjoy sitting on the hammocks and eating cereal, which is all they do in pop tops. One day they'll grow up and they'll have these wonderful fond memories of sitting in a variety of pop tops and eating cereal. One day, I'll check back with you. Wait for a video in like 10 years time and we'll ask them the question. So yeah, really, really versatile. I love this pop top. I love the space. I love the variety. I love kind of the mechanics of it as well. Like there's a really kind of mechanical part of my brain that goes, this is just really clever. You've also got a little bit of like storage space through here. So yeah, ticks loads of boxes, as well as in here. So you've got 3/4 rock and roll bed in the back here. And that's because it's an original Dormobile interior on here as well. So you've got things like a cool box in the side here. You've got things like your sink section under there. Look at that. If that's not a 80s inspired sink, I don't know what is. This one's got gas hob, got a few other things that can fit in the kind of table section as well that goes in here too. But it's got a really classic kind of checkerboard floor, vinyl interior upholstery. We've just redone the headlining in this vehicle because it was kind of falling apart. So we elected to go for a kind of custom headlining, and that's got wool insulation behind it, which keeps the vehicle really well insulated both for cold and warm through the seasons, which is just really great. But I love it. I think it's a really kind of classic camper. It's probably the most classic one that we've dealt with. The customer really likes to keep the Dormobile interior, but I think it's top notch. I think it's really great, and it's got loads of space for kind of further customizability or to put little personal stamps on it once the customer gets hold of it following the electric conversion. So that's camper van number 3. Let's have a look at camper van number 4. I should have just kept filming. That's a weird transition. So in this one here, so this one is loads of fun features in this one. This one has got more kind of fabric upholstery on the seats, which is absolutely gorgeous. It's really efficient for things like we've got heated seats in this particular camper van. So I think the heated seats transfer the heat much better through the fabric. Maybe not the best idea if you're going to be hiring your camper out because it's not quite as cleanable for hirers, but it is really, really nice, really comfortable. This one again, as one of our previous campers, has got a full width rock and roll bed here. So this folds out and gives you a full width on the back there. This one's got the same full length pop top that Indy has. So again, 2 adults can get up in that pop top, which is really incredible space. This one's got space for a little table in the floor as well, which is really fun. So the table in this version is stored behind the front seat there, and the leg for it is under the seat. You've got full storage under the bottom there as well. 12-volt fridge, again induction hobs. The induction hob in this one, again, just comes from the power at the back. So when you plug into the campsite, you can divert the power to the induction hob to cook your dinner. This front seat is quite cool. I really like this idea. So this is a swivel front seat. So on the bottom here, you can actually pull a little lever and the front seat spins round so you can face into the vehicle. It's kind of a hybrid between having nothing to face in and the kind of flip and sit seat we saw in the first camper. But yeah, loads of variety in this one. I really love as well little things like the cream curtains. Just give privacy without it feeling really blocked out and really small, like in the beautiful sunshine like now, which is really common in Yorkshire. We have beautiful sunshine all the time, thank you very much. having those, or an early morning, you know, when the sun's rising on a campsite, like actually it's quite nice to have that with still the privacy, but having some light coming in with the curtains closed. But also, so I'm a big fan of this, my personal preference. I like the kind of quite clean, straightforward interior, no frilly bits, because it gives you space to put accents on of little fairy lights like the customer's done here, or specific beautiful rugs. So that's interior number 4. Let's move on to what you can see sneakily through the window there, our split screen interior number 5. So this is our split screen conversion before we go in through the barn doors here. Loving the roof rack. I think a roof rack is better used if it's not used. I think it just looks better without stuff on it. So, you know, get yourself a roof rack, but don't think about using it. Oh no, that would ruin the aesthetic. Beautiful, but yeah, barn doors on this one. But I mean, this interior, I get worried going in this camper. Absolutely gorgeous. I mean, so you got buddy seat on the front here. So this is a kind of flip down seat if you want a bit of extra seating space. Helps with having the table in the floor as well. Full width rock and roll bed on the back here. So again, you've got beautiful vinyl, maybe not the best color option if you've got kids or if you're hiring it out. Full width rock and roll bed on the back here as well. Really gorgeous, you know, professional headlining on the top there. I love these curtains with the kind of accents of the patterns against the kind of block colors around the vehicle as well. I think that's absolutely ideal. I think curtains is the best place to do that. Go for a kind of block interior, block color interior, block color upholstery, but get your frilliness out of stuff like that, my opinion. Custom interior cabinets on this one as well. So this one's got, again, sink as we had before. This induction hob is a little bit special. Now, this is, again, our electric conversion. So it's a high voltage electric conversion. And we've got a system on this camper where you can turn on the power of the battery pack that's in the back, the huge battery pack that's powering the vehicle, and actually send it into power in here. So you can be completely off grid with electricity induction hob. It also applies to the plug sockets on the seat here as well. So you can be literally middle of nowhere, back end of Scotland, up in the Highlands, and still be able to make a cup of tea without using any gas, which is nice and safe and fresh and all the other things that go with it. Really, really brilliant, really, really great. We've also got inside here, so we've installed our heating and air conditioning system in that box. So that's specific to our electric conversions. So if you're watching this video just to look at interiors and you don't have a clue what I'm talking about, check out some of our other videos because they're all not about stuff like this. They're all about batteries and motors and stuff like that. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous. I don't think you can fault this interior. But yeah, that sums up our 5th camper. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you've enjoyed what you've been watching and you've come to this video because you were looking for interiors, then yes, you can like the video, please do. And if you subscribe to the channel, you're probably going to be bombarded with a lot more about electrification, which if that's fine with you, then please join the crew. But yeah, this video hopefully was a really good way for you to see things outside of the electric conversion that still go into stuff that's really core to us here at eDub about how the vehicle actually performs as a camper van, these beautifully versatile vehicles. Whether you're considering an interior upgrade to your own camper or whether you want to come and talk to us about getting hold of a camper van so you can have some interior work done. We don't do interior work exclusively, but we do it alongside the electric conversion, which is our core business here at eDub Conversions. Then please do get in touch. Or if you're talking to an interior specialist, why not share this video with them, or why not you can use it for screenshots, send them certain parts and say, hey, I really love the interior of this camper. I like how that one's been done. I like that bit, but not that bit. And also I'd love to know, why not put a comment down below and let me know your favorite bits of some of these videos, and I would love to know it myself. I'll pass it on to the owners unless it's really horrible, and then I won't. I'll just delete it. Be nice. So yes, thank you so much for watching again. Stay tuned to this channel for more videos coming up very, very soon. I hope you found this useful. My name's been Kit Lacey from edubconversions.co.uk, and we will see you next time.